we'll leave Classic for a little bit. Just in the meanwhile, like, if you're gonna come back and watch me again, I'll show you something else that I like a lot. So, welcome to I Wanna Afflict Mashikaku. I guess we'll just get this started, shall we? Get us on the road? Yeah? Alright, okay. So, in 3, 2, 1, go. Yay! Classic, please. I'm sorry. I've done everything in Classic. There is literally nothing left for me to do with that game. Other than replaying areas that I have already beaten. So yeah, welcome to Afflict the Mashikaku. This isn't a very difficult game for the most part, but it's pretty good. Here's the first area. The gimmick's pretty simple. If you touch a red block, you die. If you touch a green block, it's a block. And if you touch a blue block, it's a water block, because it's blue. It just makes sense. I don't know why I'd have to explain that to anybody. That's just pretty clear cut, so yeah. And then whenever you shoot these red buttons, all of them swap around. So red swaps to green, green swaps to blue, blue swaps to red. So you want to make sure that you can shoot the buttons in the right way to make it past the end. Or in the case of this save, not shoot anything. Because obviously, not shooting a button is faster than shooting a button, so generally the less you have to do, the better. Nice. So yeah, this is a relatively short game compared to Classic. The first stage is probably the hardest part of this. Yeah, you want to reset for the cycle here. Nice! And there's the skip on the screen. Just skip all of that screen, you don't need to worry about it, it's fine. You've got to wait for this one, unfortunately, so that you can get up fast enough. If you try going immediately here, you've got to... Yeah, you've got to wait for this to turn green first. If you try going immediately, you just don't have the time for it, so... Waiting it is. There we go. And so, the first boss of this game, speedrun-wise, is actually the hardest. Right there. This guy is actually the hardest boss in the game because I'm trying to do him fast. It's really, really difficult. Because normally you want to shoot the other blocks. Nice. So that you can turn everything into solid blocks so that you don't have to worry about panicking a little bit. But obviously he spawns all these other ones as well. It's going really well so far. I didn't want to shoot the boss there. Oh, that was almost really a good first attempt. Fair enough. And obviously all these other blocks that he spawns change things as well. So yeah, you actually don't want to shoot the first ones. That's an upsetting way to die. I was trying to shoot the top first. That was a really good first attempt too. I'm actually a bit upset how that died. So yeah, trying to shoot the right blocks is kind of difficult sometimes. There we go. He doesn't have much health, thankfully, so it's relatively short. But that doesn't mean you don't have to be careful. One more. Really? Yeah, because of things like that. Things like that could be a problem. So once we get past the first boss, we should be fine for a while. But like, the lower his health as well, the more stuff he spawns. Oh, I nearly had that. But this first guy is definitely the difficult part. So yeah, reminder, I've not played this game in a while. It may not be the hardest thing in the world, but it's very easy to make mistakes. And I don't really remember the pattern for the end. Dang. So yeah, good runs of this game are very, very quick. I think my fastest time in this is 37 minutes, which is pretty good, honestly. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay. Oh. Okay, so yeah, you want to try to shoot as many of the water blocks as you can while it's not water, just to get them out of the way. Just because it's less to think about. Okay, he's dead. We still have to be careful. Don't spawn anything from the wall. Hey! One boss down, let's go! Now for the ice stage. So if anybody knows a game I want to see the cherry blossoms or break the Mashikaku, this game is made by the same guy.
这一面是
And see the cherry blossoms has some similarities to this game. And by similarities, I mean he used those bosses again in its entirety in this game. Because what best way to make a game than to use that game twice, you know? Fast strat, let's go. So yeah, this is the ice stage. It has ice physics, which means every single time you change room, it's best to try to jump immediately a little bit. Just to make sure you're not walking slowly on the ground. Nice, and welcome to the 4 bosses. Do I remember my strategy for the fish? The answer is no. So you can get 4 damage on this guy in one cycle if you shoot very, very early. And shoot very, very quickly as well, but it's very difficult. I'm not getting 4 on that one. Okay. And if you get 4 damage, it skips a little bit for phase 2, which is great, because phase 2 has these fruit, and these fruit are annoying, because they stop your bullets, and why is that so hard sometimes? Because yes, those fruits stop your bullets, and nobody likes that.
Oh no.
Nobody likes damage being missed because the boss decided not to give you it. It's not fun for anybody. Hey, 4 damage, nice. 1, 2, does he get 4? Ah, barely not, no. Oh, well, fair enough. So yeah. Okay. Never done that before. Don't plan on doing that again. That was terrifying. Did not like that. Did not like that. Please stop spawning near me. Die. Die. Yes.
那个还挺简单一个 boss。
对，这个
Welcome to the cloud boss.
boss 比刚刚那个
So this guy spawns things on a cycle. Every 2 bounces, more or less, back and forth. He spawns targets, and you really want to hit these targets. Firstly, because if you hit the target, it hurts the boss. Secondly, because if you don't hit the target, it heals the boss, and spawns a fruit that will loop around the screen and cause you trouble. And you really don't want to have to dodge more than necessary. So yeah, wait for him to hit the right wall, jump off, shoot the thing, shoot all the other things, so on and so forth. And the less health he has, the more clouds he spawns as well, so by the end you have to be very, very careful. There's so many clouds. No, I missed one! Oh no. Ah, this is gonna kill him. Ah, another cycle, no! Well, this is what happens if you heal him, yeah. And it means I gotta do more damage too, because that doesn't kill him.
没来得及按的话，会多出来一个弹幕，不会影响。
Die, please. Thank you. And the fruit doesn't disappear either until you leave the room, so... Up we go, over to the fish boss. Does he remember the strat for this? Because there's a very special strat I have for this fight that kills it very, very quickly, which is great.
好，然后接下来打一条咸鱼。
We've seen a PV, what about an accident? Wow.
这就下一个。
So yeah, every so often on this fish, he'll do another impossible attack. First is bubbles from the bottom, then bubbles from the side, then the fish that target you.
看着还在打云呢，这边就是个小云没了。
And you want to get as many in as possible. Yeah,
我也看不了。
Well,
这有条鱼。
I definitely didn't slow on damage, but that's fine. But still killed him, so it's okay. And the item spawns at the bottom of the screen anyway, so you kind of have to fall all the way down regardless.
啊，我这都快打不
把
了。
鱼给逼动了。
Ho-ho! Let's go! So yes, every single boss in this little section is actually a boss in the game called I Wanna See Cherry Blossom, also made by this maker. They basically just get reused here. I don't think that's like killed people, I don't remember. However, I'm fairly certain the original fight for this boss in See the Cherry Blossom did not have a phase 2. Thankfully, it does auto save.
哦，这是莉莉黑啊，好吧，我认错了，反正我只知道这是个东方的人物。
我也
It's
是，
perfectly fine if you mess up.
东方人太多，其实。
Assuming you've
我
already
只是
beaten
觉得
the
好像
first part, of
好
course.
像不是那谁，
Thank you.
但是又想不起来到底是谁。
So yeah, this first phase really becomes quite a mess to read because there's so many different things. It's very hard to tell what kills you and what doesn't at points. because there's petals in the background that don't kill you.
那个樱花瓣是没有伤害的。
Die, please. Die. Yes, let's go.
虽然如此，但扰乱视线也挺恶心的。
Infinite jump. Let's
好啊，
go.
然后是耐久吧。
I love this song. It's so good. It's such a good
然后
song.
一个85秒的耐久。
Yeah. I messed that one up. Fair enough. I should have rushed it. So my strategy for this is just to loop around the room. It's not a good strategy, but it works.
啊，好像不是，
It
对，
works
是
well
是的，
enough.
是的，
是城管执法局对吧？没错。
是的，是的。
好啊，城管来了啊，大家快跑！
And then we get to the next part. And now we stay here. That's fine. I can still remember the route for this, which is wonderful. And now for this attack, you gotta make sure you stay off the floor because bullets are coming in from
哎，不对，这个
everywhere.
BGM 好像不是城管执法局，
So
好像是
staying
那
near where they
个
spawn is bad.
永夜超的最后一片的 BOSS 曲。
那你能不能早点说？
哇，
要在这看完。
Okay.
说来惭愧，我永夜超都没到最
It's
后
not
一
too
秒。
bad of a fight, honestly.
说来
It's
惭
pretty
愧，
reasonable.
我原超是高中的时候，礼拜六在
And then from
在
the
教
middle.
师机上玩。
Oh, sucking in
Go ahead,
first,
come on.
gotcha. I always think it's the bullet spawning from the middle first. I always forget that this one comes before it. The song is so good. Now it's coming from the middle. You still want to wait a little bit. If you go immediately, then there's still bullets spawning at the edge, and, you know, that can end badly if they spawns right on you. It's very, very unlikely, but it's always possible.
永夜超是好玩啊，永夜超
I dealt with that badly.
当年礼拜六一群人围在那边的时候，
God,
就
that's
是
loud.
我
Oh,
们
it is.
高中周六课，然后中午
We win! Let's
中午
go!
的时候
Next
就在那边
part.
放个电视那边在投影电脑，然
So yes,
后
my
在玩
personal
永夜
best
超。
time in this is
或者是
37 minutes, reminder. So yeah, we're currently 10 minutes in, and here we go. This part, let's go. I think a few people should know this screen. I think this screen's pretty recognizable. The Japanese characters are just saying Mashikaku over and over again, and they don't kill you, thankfully, so it's fine.
啊，然后这边来到那个 I Wanna Be the Guy 的那个第一面的改版。
And this is the only hard save in this screen, but
打了
boy
这
is
么
it
多才
hard.
11分半，
Oh, hey,
害我，我
才
又要
这
开
么快的吗？
there we go. So has anybody heard of I Wanna Be the Black? Anyone know Colonel? No, just me. Nobody knows Colonel. Okay, interesting. Fair enough.
好，然后一个短耐久。
So this part of the fight at the start is the only hard part of
这个
this.
耐久 BOSS 才是
The
这游
rest
戏
is
真
either
的很好
pattern or
玩。
very small bullets that you could read.
啊
Ah.
这
正常发光是真的。
This start is very difficult sometimes, for sure. But the song is so good.
这是个大组，
对，
The
它是个
song is
大
so，good.
它是个带带。
带组是谁？
Okay, be nice. Thank you. We good? Everything fine? Finish? I think it when it ends. There you go. So this part is entirely pattern. So you can do the same thing every single time here. But funnily enough, this attack always messes with people. Nobody can quite remember how to do this the same time multiple ways. Thankfully, I have a pretty reasonable method of dealing with this at this point, so yeah.
无限跳时间，
Should be fine from here, but that's not stopped me from dying before. I think you want to go up a little early here so you can shoot. I went up too early! I went up too early! Oh, I went up too soon. Reminder, I've not played this game in a very, very long time. This is not very well practiced. I tried to go up for early damage. It was not clever.
惨遭剧透，
Bad
赶紧
move.
再刷新。
我好像现在是正
So yes, this will not be quite as fast as classic. This will be slow. There we go. Pass it again, let's go. I won't rush to the top this time, I'll let the pattern go away. I wanted to be fast. But no, instead of being fast, I am very, very slow. Okay, we're being
我
safe.
偷偷告诉你，
Being careful here. This is fine. Stay down. Please
这个
stay
游戏
down.
啊，
There you go.
这个游戏是
He's not dead this time.
实质不是这个，那是
啊，你们看我屏幕啊，看我。
This song is so good. It's such a good song.
这明显要踢搞事儿。
I'm gonna go down. Heck with it.
Actually, this is classic.
Hey, we win. Woo. GG. And that's afflict Mashikaku. Thank you for watching.
啊，我什么也没看到。
通了呀，这是。
这
快
class
吧？哎，不是，你也太快了吧！
这个
突然开始，
所以这45分钟是谁踢的？
It's a good game. I like it a lot.
谁
It's a lot of
谁
fun.
的45分钟？
GG. Yeah.
我就说11分钟跑这么多，15分钟就跑完了呀。
Ah.
这个
Oh, that might have been a little too fast, actually. That might have been a bit too fast. Ghost may need a little bit more time. I don't know, have a
学
drink
长是怎么
first.
回事？
还没完呢，还没完呢，我只是配合表演一
No,
下。
I got a good idea. I
我
got
把
an
计
idea.
时器切一下。
Okay, so
修
that
改
we kill some more time,
修改一下是。
we'll,
好了，咱们继续啊。
yeah, I think I know what we'll do here.
这个学长有问
反正
题。
计时器里的水也不像45分钟的样子。
Yeah, so to fill things in a little bit more before the next one, I think we'll just carry on playing this game because we're not done. So any percent's not finished yet. No, that's not the run over. That's a fake ending. So yeah, hope everyone enjoyed watching more of me because you get
OK，
even
这
more.
边到里世界了，然后这一面是那
Welcome
个
to the
黑白
second half of the
切换
game.
啊。
It's a fake ending. We have more to play. Why would I have a 36-minute personal best in this game and I'm done in 15? What are you thinking? Why would I be done with that? There's no way I'd be that fast. This is easily my favorite stage of this game as well. I love this thing. It's so good. Also, Bad Apple. Who gets tired of Bad Apple as a song?
这一关做的挺有意
So
思
yeah,
的。
welcome to stage 4 of this game. This stage can be a bit of a mess if people don't understand what's going on. But basically, there are 2 screens linked with each other in every case. From me. You swap between the screens by shooting either the red or the blue buttons. Red will just swap
哦
you
对，
between
那个
the
蓝
screens.
色的
Blue
开
will
关按了
swap
之
you
后
between
会
the
那
screens
个
and
动
flip
力
your
反向。
gravity.
这是要背一点。
Which is obviously used to get to the end. Yeah, the layouts between the 2 are mostly the same. I think there's a couple of differences in a couple of cases. But for the most part, it's fine. I feel bad for people already. I know what's coming now.
要
Anyone that's watched me knows what's coming whenever I play this game. Oh, I got so long before that point where I'm looking forward to it, that's for sure. Alright, so yeah. As I said, you get gravity flip, go through the stages, do all the platforming, and this stage is like one big maze in a sense as well. Thankfully, as a guy that speedruns this game, I already know where to go. I already know all of the route, so it's perfectly fine. Mini boss time, let's go! So there are also 3 mini bosses in this area, this being one of them.
这边一个小
The
boss，
next one will make you shoot vertically, but if you stand near a wall, it doesn't work, so you gotta make sure you're away. Because yeah, if you hug a wall, no bullets, because reasons.
根本跟不上。
Ooh, be nice. I understand I'm new here, but still, I'd like it if I didn't get too hard RNG. Be careful here. Yeah, if you shoot that button too far to the left, you will fall down and touch the spikes. It's very bad. Oh yeah, there's 4 actually, isn't there? I always forget this one. I'm always bad at this guy. This guy's hard for me. I just jump and shoot and hope I hit. There you go. That's pretty good actually, not bad. Time is now correct. Nice. It's fine, this won't be a PB anyway. Alright, and we did all of this on all of these screens just so we could get gravity flip for this section. All of that just so we could enter here the other way up.
OK， 这边绕了
Because
绕
now
了
we
一
can
大
check
圈，
the
其实
button
就
that
是
we
为了
had
反
right at the
向。
start of the first save, and let us continue on.
震惊，
Because before we couldn't go this way.
突然震惊。
Always play this a little
震惊
carefully
之中，震
instead.
惊不是游戏震惊术，
Go.
震惊 Kid 突然
Always play
冒
this
出
a
大
little
陆
carefully. So far in.
感觉
It's good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This is fine. Everything's fine. I love this save as well. This save is really cool because it goes through the whole screen. Just with like small jumps every single time. And it's really satisfying to do, I think. Through, over. It just really links everything up well, I feel like. Hey, last mini boss, let's go. This one's easily the hardest. This one's goddamn impossible sometimes. It's pattern. It does the same thing on every single attempt. Why is it so hard? Well, that was actually pretty good. Alright. Ghost, how do you say epilepsy warning in Chinese? Because please tell people that. This is about to be a problem. Okay? You have been warned!
等一下，他说了啥？
Too late!
哦，闪屏警告啊！啊这，
Oh, I never get tired of that. It's so stupid.
他是玩上了吗？
是的，
Oh, it's so immensely stupid, but I love doing it every single time I get here. It's so much fun. I could have done that for far longer, but I'll leave it at that for now. That's okay. Shoot, no, up, nice. Don't know where the spikes are. Never remember where they are here. Your eyes, yeah.
一高闪来一个，
Everyone is dead.
已经来过了。之前让我警告一下，然后我没听清他说了什么。然后
And that's the end of this
知道
area.
的时候已经
So
晚
that's
了
area 4 all sorted.
你们想逃也逃
No
不
more
了。
bad
就
apple,
老老
unfortunately.
师被
I
闪光
really
弹
wish there was a
闪
boss here, but
太过分了。
unfortunately no. Next one. Welcome to the water stage with very zoomed in camera. So this stage is this screen and then a
这一
giant
关
maze,
就是水
a
关。
very very big maze where you're just going around searching for all the coins and all the coins and keys to collect. And when you get 8 coins, it says somewhere a warp has appeared. Very useful information. Thank you, game. Yeah, welcome to the maze. Funnily enough, despite this being a maze and having some of the longest saves ever, it's actually pretty straightforward if you're trying to do it quickly. So despite this being a maze, you just go this way once, get a key down here, and then you go to the top left of the screen and just do a giant circle. A giant anti-clockwise circle, and you get
这
everything.
件事已经够了。
And it's surprisingly simple.
鱼好大的
And
鱼，
thank God for that, because otherwise this could have been a problem. Like, when me and my friend were first considering doing speedruns,
啊
good.
啊
Considering doing speedruns to this game, this stage was the one that we were very much worried about.
觉得还能死这儿的。
Because this stage is so big, and who knows how it's going to work out for a speedrun. Considering I did the flashing lights, I deserve that death. Ah, wait, that's fine. I'm pretty sure you can rush that, but I don't feel the need. So the biggest problem I actually have with this stage is the zoomed in camera, because it makes it really hard for me to judge some of these jumps. Wait for the fruits. We are not rushing this. We are taking our sweet time. Thank you. So here are the blue coins. We need 8 of these. They are in various places around this screen, and we need to get the keys so that we can access them as well. The biggest problem with this stage is that, like, every save is long. Every save is long in this stage.
这一面主要就是收那个
So if you die, it
收
loses
集
a
钥
bunch
匙，
of
还有
time
这
very,
个
very
蓝色
quickly.
的金币。不对，这蓝色的能叫金币吗？
We'll be getting that way later.
为什么不能叫蓝币呗？
Nice. Okay, that jump's always a bit awkward for me because of the zoomed-in camera. Oh, almost let go too early. Wait for the fruit. Also, this game looks fun to you, but also too easy. There is a hard mode version which does some minor changes. There isn't just saves. Good. So hard mode's actually pretty cool. Not gonna say it's flawless, but it's pretty cool still. Kind of like Justice Easy mode versus Justice Normal.
啊 ，Kid 的头是
Except it
铁
goes
做
in
的，
the
不用
other
担心
direction. So this is normal and there's a hard mode.
瞎说，他明明会被自杀。
You also want to reset on like every single save here because of the
虽然
cycles for the
Kid 会
fish.
爆炸，但是 Kid 的头还是会留下，说明头没问题。
Oh,
啊就
I messed that up. Well, fine. And we go straight
说明这
down.
个定时炸弹它是
Back down again. Wait for the fruit.
范围性的。
Jump.
我们还没
There
看
we
到
go.
定时炸弹。
Probably could have gone one more, honestly. I'm playing this slow. I'm just being careful. I don't trust myself to die. So this save is really cool because if you reset, you just don't need a jump button. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
说好的不需要
It's so
跳呢？
satisfying to just fall all the way down on this. I love it.
退钱，退钱。
All right, so that's one half of the area. Now we have the other half. Starting with this section. Oof, make sure you don't die to the spikes there. Always cuts a little closer than I would like. Okay, good timing for the cycle here. Wonderful. Gotta go this way for one of the coins. When I was first doing runs, this was the coin I'd always forget. I would always forget this coin was here. It's so hard to remember every single coin in this maze because there's so much. Because you need the coins and the keys. Because if you don't get a key, there's a locked door in the way. And as you can probably guess, a locked door generally doesn't do too well with collecting things.
几点出间跳词啊？这个我也不知道。
老时间10点半。
Generally isn't too helpful, considering the whole lack of able to go anywhere. Nice. Reset the cycles again. Because that helps a little bit with the fruit cycle later on. Down here?
这个大面应该快过。
Yeah. Hi there. Ooh, perfect, thank you. Wonderful. Alright, and that's the wrong way.
哎，明天有东西总结了，今天大会事情真多。
And now for the last little section before the end.
明天就可以休
This
息
is。like the cleanup part. We've basically got all the keys we need. So now we just need to do the last couple of routes that doesn't require too much thinking. You just go through, do platforming, and you win. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Get the key. Reset for cycles again. Because there's cycles in everything here. Ah, fair enough. Those jumps are so awkward with a zoomed in camera. They really are. There you go. This camera really is a mess to deal with.
这镜头看得我
And you can
头晕
take
了
the
怎么
save
办
here, but you don't really need it. I'm pretty sure it's better to not reset for this.
那就不看。
Can't remember, it's been a while.
看还行。
Actually, I think you reset here, don't you? Yeah.
这个视野做的的确不是很舒服。
Yeah.
他那个视野做
Yeah, good fish cycle, nice. And we'll just skip the next save, we don't need it for this last part. So here is the end of the maze. First we have to go
跳
over
次难
here,
度
because there is
50
one
到
more mini
70
boss that we still have to deal with.
啊，这么难吗？
Yep, this. So, funnily enough, for some reason, the right fruit has
时代变了，以前
200
50到70我还可以玩一玩，现在已
So
经不
you
行
actually
了。
want to make sure you kill the right fruit first,
Yeah.
because when either of these die, the other
我
one
觉得
starts
今天
doing a
这个
lot
也
more
有点
damage,
难。
spawning a lot more fruit all over the place. Just like that. So if you just kill the right one first, then you can stay close to where the coin will be.
没有
2个屏
And
幕，
leave quickly as well, so it's very
今年全部都是正常的。
And you're gonna have to do that 3 damage
没有
regardless,
乱
so
七八糟
why not just do it early?
说了 gimmick 跳词就是 gimmick。
Alright, then we take this save and reset for the cycle. Probably would be faster to not, but I
就
tend
被
to die,
嫌弃
so.
了吗？
And the screen's going to freeze here for a moment, so I'm holding.
OK，
There you
这
go.
剩
So a
只
pop-up
是最后
box
一
just said
个
a warp has
难地
appeared
了。
somewhere, and now you have to try to find it. Thankfully, if you're exploring, you can probably think of a couple of spots where this warp may be, and in this case, the warp is just straight up here, and there we go. And that's the next stage done. Water's all sorted. Oh, God, this camera looks weird after seeing the shrink screen.
原来 FF 喜欢简单粗暴的。
你不喜欢动脑子啊？啊，那没事。
So there's no platforming this last part.
前面
straight
一
into
半
boss.
不需要你动脑子。
You have 3 health for this, as you
后
can see
面
down
需要
here.
动脑子。
If we don't take all the damage, we can actually use one of our health to get to the exit faster, because otherwise Reimu would kill us.
OK， 最后一个耐久吧，我觉得。
Do I remember how this works? Kind of.
这个是城管吧？
啊，对，这个
这个
是城
是城管。
你们还在纠结城管这个问题？
不，这个真是城管，这个真是城管。
这回真是城管了。
我听不到 BGM。
左下角是那个雪条啊。
So there's a lot of pattern in this fight, despite it looking like RNG. Like, these red fruit here are actually pattern,
它也就2
which makes things very simple.
3血吧。
聊胜于
But there's only like 2 attacks that can really kill you, one being that line that we just had at the start.
它跟水源最高的那个。
Why am I jumping
城
up?
管就是这边右边这个例会。
That was right, okay. And one being a blue line that will happen way later.
李梦原来是城管。
Okay, and here's the pattern thing that nobody expects. Alright, cool. That part can be a little awkward to deal with, if I'm honest, but it tends to work out okay. The fruit, no. So we've done well on no hits so far, that's pretty good. We have a very reasonable chance of being able to run through Reimu at the end. But still a couple more attacks, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, because the end of that can be a bit rough. Nice, alright, good.
哎，这李梦
And
怎
so
么
because we have 3 health
所以是
instead
1
of 1, it means we can run through Reimu here at the end and go straight to the doorway.
偷的。
Yeah. And that lets us go leave as soon as the screen changes. Oop. And now for Needle. Yeah, let's go. As I've tried very hard to find a skip for this screen because it looks so possible, but
最后
it's
一
just a
段
little
特
too
色
hard to manage, unfortunately. So you got to do it from there. Decent run, honestly, overall. Not PB pace, but decent. Going well so far. And now for Needle, but with something else. Yeah. Needle, but it's different. So again, there's a lot of cycle things here. Okay, how does this work? Oh, that's not how you work. There you go. Get that thing.
谁的洗衣机在响？
Now land on the edge. Then I tried to land on the edge of that, but it's difficult for sure. My fast track for this was a little silly, I remember that much. Yeah, there you go. But it just means that you can just keep going around the screen without having to stop, which is great. Really? I won't. Fair enough. Wait for the U. Gotta wait for that to move away. And we reset for cycles again. Trying to get over that first cherry is so hard.
哦，林梦啊，刚才那个耐久是。
And there we go. Another stage done. The stages in this game are very, very short. It's a very, very fast game. Like, there's nothing too
啥玩意儿就耐久
complicated.
变成我？
Very nice. There's nothing too complicated going on.
刚才的耐久不就是林梦？
So this save is just 3 screens
哪里
long,
不大对？
pure silence. Trying to not walk into spikes. And then, because 3 screens isn't quite enough for this long build-up before the next boss, we get another 3 screens going backwards. You know, why not? Why not, right? Why not just do the 3 screens again? I mean, the platforming is different doing it the other direction, so it's fine.
啊，这也是一个非常简单的唱词啊，这个跟那个 classic 的那个唱词比，完全不是一
You
个
just
难
get to
度。
listen to the sounds of my voice. Yay! Alright, welcome to Boss Rush. I don't know where any of these guys are from. I'm assuming another game of this guy. Because I don't recognize any of them. This is 6, I believe, bosses in a row. All
Okay,
with
so
very, very
打
little.
一堆
Also
boss。
one of the best songs in the game. It's so good. I love this song so much. One of my biggest disappointments with this song is that it doesn't last longer.
最后是
Oh,
boss
hello.
rush。
对，
Okay, can we do the fast fancy strap? Kind of, not really. Next song was also really good, yes. That was okay. I don't think that was too fast. Alright. So there's not too much to explain.
做
Each
这
boss
国
has its
国
own
外
little
东
thing
方
that it does.
全是东方
It's
东方
pretty
人。
clear cut on what it is.
这个这个基本就是以东方的。
This next one is the one that most people tend to struggle with because they don't know that you can shoot the berries. So yeah, you can shoot those berries and it makes it easy. But most people don't know that when they first play this, so they just let the fairies live. And letting the fairies live is a very bad time. It's very, very difficult if you don't kill them. Nice. And last part.
这个没听明白。
这就是那个娘娘。
So yeah, this boss, this last part of the boss rush spawns all the other bosses that we saw. Whenever those bosses collide with the wall or the ground, they spawn an attack. So for the cat girl, it's screen shake. For this guy, it's looping fruits.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the targeted thing. Can't remember what you do. That was it. Okay. And I'm really sad this song doesn't last longer because it's so good.
第零天 FB 是阿空
It's
啊
such a good song. I'm so sad it doesn't last for longer. However, we do get another good song leading up here, so we're not done quite yet. So this boss also has 3 health. He has 2 parts in total. You get 3 health for the first part and 1 for the second.
3738
The
刹不
first part
住
is
车呀，
entirely
还有个
avoidance.
我是很想
No
刹车
shooting needed. It's also mostly pattern, so I just have safe spots for everything.
这个太过分了。
老过
For
分
the
了
most。part here, you really just don't have to think, which is absolutely
不要欺
fantastic.
负人家3738。
So it means you can just enjoy the spectacle.
Uh, 这 boss 也是
For the most part here
有
as well.
2条
I never remember the exact spot
命
for
的
those
龙
arrows.
可是 boss 的画风跟前面不太一样啊，我。
Yeah, I'll just let people enjoy the song. For
右
the
边
most
再往
part.
嘴里吐还挺可怕的。
是啊。
安定点啊，安定点，不用动。
I really wish I could find a safe
3738
spot for this
Q
attack.
他今年加班，来不了，
是真的太惨了，
非常的
不但加班还一直加班。
我也一直加班。
Q 在快乐加班。
我为了礼拜5，我请了一天假，我损失了好几百工资。就一天。
我还请假，我今天还上班，然后
This
到
song,
晚
this
上
song is really, really loud compared to everything else in the game, but it's so good that I don't care.
Q 不加班也不。
Really can't remember the spot for this last part. It's always the part where I get
出
confused.
就完
on.
事了。
Thank God I'm good now. That's fine. Not taking hits doesn't change anything for this fight, so it doesn't matter if you take damage, as long as you don't die.
这 BGM 是真的。
Yay! Part 1 done! Part 2, let's go! Nice fast shooting there, okay. So this guy has a bunch of different attacks, and also shoots this orb, which is the only way you can hurt him. If you get lucky, you can get 3 hits in a cycle, and he has 11 health, so you really want at least 1 3 cycle. But it's
这是二
way
阶段，然后
easier
需要
said
打
than
这
done.
个球。
Because the blue bullets that he shoots are incredibly slow when you shoot it. Like, the blue bullets are incredibly slow. I wasn't paying attention there. So the only way you can get multiple hits in is if you get it very, very early. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, the blue bullets are slower than the red thing, the blue thing itself. That was good though. Oh, another 3 cycle. Ah, nearly 4. Oh, that would have been so good. So I'm convinced you could get like 5 hits in the minimum if you're really close and get lucky. But I've not managed that. The blue thing has to be very, very close to the boss for that to work. Really? God damn it!
5分钟能打吗？
Very close to the boss for it to work. And yeah, it's not easy.
我操！哎，这不是我奶的啊！
Ah, nearly 3. Nearly 3.
啊，就
It also matters a little bit on the angle the ball shoots at because it can go any of the 4 diagonals. Up left, up right, bottom left, bottom right. I'll just play this one safe. 2 damage is fine. So yeah, you have to hope for a good spot to try to get everything. I need to play it safe. So need to stop killing myself on this. Not really. It's probably only got 1 health left anyway. Yeah. Okay, so every 10 health, this guy will do something different. After the first 10 hits, the other blue guy, the blue square, will shoot more stars. Another 10 hits, the boss will start spawning spinning up object things. Another 10 hits, and the square dies. Oh yeah, Mashikaku translates to blue square, by the way. So, if you're wondering why blue squares are a thing.
冲，我觉得翻不了。
应该是别冲啊。
Yeah, you only have to deal with 2 loops of this, thankfully. But if you die, you have to go through everything again. And it can be a very, very long fight if you mess up at the end. Ooh, very nice again. Hey, 4 hits, nice. Yeah, I just made a mistake. The curving is very difficult to deal with sometimes, so I can't get too surprised.
站出来。
Really? Missed? Okay, got 2 at least. I just messed up, that's fine. It happens. It happens. The curving is probably the hardest part for me personally to deal with. I do struggle with that a little bit. Alright, cool. So yeah, round 2 of this. It's not too hard to get through at least though, it doesn't take too long. It's more so if you die at the end of the fight that it's a lot of time lost. We're still gonna be under 50 minutes, so that's fine. Because this is the final boss. Okay, spinning orbs. I wanted to be a bit further to the right, honestly, but I couldn't see a good gap in time.
要完了，要完了。
好了，
Hey, that was way easier.
都看完了，我们待会儿睡觉是要看。
Sometimes everything just combines together and makes it very, very difficult.
这是那个有什么？
尝试一下翻的。
There we go, all good. We don't have to worry about the 3rd loop, thankfully, because this guy dies before that. Now, infinite jump. Last bars. This guy has 50 health. After 20 hits, thing spawns at the bottom. After another 20, thing spawns from the left, I think. And I'm fairly certain it's 10 after that, but I could be wrong. He also has very, very low iframes. You can shoot him very, very quickly. Yeah, you just have to make sure you're careful on this, because you don't want to have to repeat everything again. I think it's 10 at the last part, it could be 20 again. Oh yeah, and if you run off the side of the wall, you die, so don't go too far to the right. Okay, so this won't quite be after 1, it'll be a little bit after that, but that's when the time is. As soon as the timer hits 0, and it will do 3 big sound effects on 1, and then it will be 0, so it doesn't hit 0 immediately. Also, a fun fact, a floor does spawn after the boss dies here, so you can't die yourself. And if you're low enough, you can actually get stuck in the block, and it's really funny to me. Okay, it's more like 5 or 6, I guess. Fair enough. Time. GG. There you go. This is I want to afflict the Mashikaku for real this time.
哦，这是超了一点点吧？
没超，很准时，很
A
准。
really cool final boss. It's not the best looking game from the get-go, but it's so cool by the end. It's really good. I love this game. Hope I made up for some of the time I gained during Classic. Hope that was good.
如果在 BOSS 死掉的瞬间插的话，
Oh, this is loud.
应该是
我本来想估计他
也
是
没超的。
算了。
So, I'll let the credits play out, and then if you need to fill more time, I've got something in mind. Won't last very long. Reward run for Classic. Nice. Yeah, this has been I Want to Afflict the Mashikaku. I like it a lot. It's a very short game, it's not too difficult, but I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, the game takes around 40 to 50 minutes. It's a very consistent game even when you haven't played it in a while, thankfully, because it's not so difficult, so... Hopefully we're in the right time for the next run, because... Mira needed a bit of help there, didn't he? Like, what is next? What is the next run? Scenario by Mirror Whisper, yes. Yeah. Apparently it was meant to be an hour ago, but apparently he's not home, so... Okay. Okay, sure. I'm looking forward to Scenario, actually. I've only seen one other person do runs of that so far. Still says Blind Race Needle next. Oh, maybe that got delayed then. Maybe it's after. Yeah, I think Mirror Whisper is having some travel difficulties or something, so... Okay. That's fine. What to do?
Hello.
Hello.
I don't really have much to say for the credits, I'm just letting them play out.
是烈焰吗？
是的，是的。
Because they're very good credits. I mean, we have to use up the time anyway. Oh yeah, if you thought that was the end, because the music's starting to fade out, no, it comes back for another round. Of course it's not done yet, that would just be ridiculous. Can't be done quite yet, can we now?
你们这么说我就不开心了，对吧？来，改一下就好了嘛，搞定。
非常
Do like that one a lot though, for sure.
准不准嘛？结果你们准不准嘛？对吧？结果你们准不准？
Actually, I think there is one more thing I can show off after this run's finished, so... Just quickly, it won't take too long.
非常过分了啊！
Won't take up too much time, I promise.
还在赶时间的吗？
黑幕了，感觉666。